known as Arphaxad. And Arphaxad was the son of Mahalalel. And Mahalalel was a son of Canaan. And Canaan was a son of Enos. And Enos was the son of Seth. And Seth was the son of Adam, the first man. So Abraham is the 20th man from Adam, the 10th man from Adam, and Enoch is the 7th man from Adam. So I want you to understand this. Shem, Ham, and Japheth, those are the sons which Noah came out of the surface of the earth after these people, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, they builded their own kingdoms separately. Canaan being the son of Ham, he went his way, and the other sons of Ham, and Shem went his way, and Japheth went his way. The firstborn son of Noah, that Terah doesn't have his own place of residence. He left a land which was known as the Ur of the Chaldees, which used to belong to one of the sons of Ham, whom God cursed when he loved to scorn at his father Noah, when he got drunk and took off his clothes in Genesis chapter 9. So it appears like Shem, the blessed one of God, did not have land of his own. He was blessed because Noah said, "Blessed be Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant." He said the same about Japheth. But Terah, a descendant of Shem, the blessed one of God, he is living a land that is known as the Ur of the Chaldees, which city was built by Nimrod, that the blessed one does not have land, but the cursed one has land. So Terah decided to find land for himself. So he left the Ur of the Chaldees. And by the way, the place we are now calling Babylon was previously known as the Ur of the Chaldees. And that is why the Chaldean language is the oldest language under the sun, the Babylonian language. Chikaradia chaitaurwa neBukadnezar ndiwo mutauro wakakura kudarika kunyange chiHebheru.
Yes.
Abraham akataura chiHebheru ava muKenani. Asati atanga kutaura chiHebheru aitaura chikaradia. Zvokuti ukatsvaga Abraham akatebhenga ari n'anga yemuri yavakaradia. Ndoma akazvarirwa idols in Babylon. Terah akazvarira vana vari vatatu muBabylon.
Yes.
Vakazvarwa vese. Shem born son was now, because he named his firstborn son. And he died when Terah left the Ur of the Chaldeans. And where he buried Haran, he nakedness in Babylon. Genesis chapter 10, there was Jerusalem is a very young city compared to Babylon.
Yes.
Babylon was built in Genesis chapter 10, more than 2,000 years before Jerusalem was built. Babylon existed. Okay. So Terah did not have a land of his own. He lived in Nimrod, who builded Babylon. So Terah lived in Babylon, a place belonging to his cousin, to his uncle, because Terah was a son of Shem, and yet Nimrod was a son of Ham. So Terah lived in Ham's land, literally. He left looking for a land of his own. And when he died in Haran, in Genesis chapter 11. In Genesis chapter 12, after Terah died, Terah looks like he had many wives, because Sarah, the wife of Abraham, was Terah's daughter, but they had two different mothers with Abraham. You will find that information in Genesis chapter 20.
Yes.
Abraham akarora hanzvadzi yake Saranga ari mwana wa Terah, but vanga vakasiyana vana amai.
Yes.
So after Terah died, Abraham married his sister, and God spoke to Abraham in Haran, where Terah had dwelt when he left the Ur of the Chaldees. and on the grave of his last born son. So that's why he built his house in Haran. And then God spake to Abraham of their own. Remember, they are coming from some. Start afresh, verse number 1, Genesis chapter 12.
Now the Lord had said unto Abram, and I will make of thee a...
God said, get thee Haran. He did not leave Lot. Remember, they went together. You still remember? Until Lot had a dispute concerning livestock with Abraham, and then he went to Sodom in Genesis chapter 13 and 14, but they left together. You are going to see that. Now listen. There was, now he's saying uncle to Abraham. 7, you are.
Yes.
You get it? We are reconstructing the Eliezer ku Mesopotamia kunotora Rebecca kuti arorwe na Isaka. Eliezer aidzokera ku Harani kwakanga kwabviwa na Abraham.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
Marotano akuna varizi yakadai. Tata zvibata of the Chaldees. That's how we write the Chaldees. Right? Abram, Terah, Haran. Now, they left coming here with their father Terah. At Haran, Haran died at Haran. Haran akafira papi. Remember, it was because of Haran's death that this place was called what? Haran. So Terah dies here. Okay? Terah dies here. And then now leaves Haran to go to Canaan. Okay? So when Abraham leaves to go to Canaan, he left Nahor here. So Nahor beget Bethuel, and Bethuel is the father of Laban and Rebekah. So Abraham, when he wanted Isaac to marry, he sends Eliezer back to now Mesopotamia, and bring her to Canaan. These are foreign lands. In Genesis chapter 20, there was a drought again, and he went to Philistine. In those days, it was not yet called Philistine. What was it called? The land of Abimelech. Abimelech. Yainzi Gera mazivaiwayo.
Yes.
Saka aitobva apinda muPhilistine yainzi Gera ichitongwa naAbimelech. Of the Chaldees. Okay, Pastor Marange, let's go quickly to Genesis chapter 10. We want verse number 1. Now these are the sons, the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and unto them were sons born after the flood. The sons of Japheth, read Pastor Marange.
The sons of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Tiras. And the sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Riftan, and Dogama. And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and Tashish, Kittim, and Dodanim. By these were the Isos of the Gentiles divided in their lands, everyone after his tongue, after their...
These are the sons of the cursed one, Ham. Who are they? Cush, Mizraim, Put, and what?
Canaan.
So where was Abraham coming when he left Haran? He was coming to Canaan. Where were they coming from? The Ur of the Chaldees. Who owned the Ur of the Chaldees? It was Ham. Who owns Canaan? It was Ham. Abraham. Land they said for Abraham at this vacant land. He loved. Of course, we know there's another Cush in Genesis 25, but this is the one who founded Egypt, because Egypt is also one of the oldest kingdoms under the sun. Yes.
And the sons of Ham, Cush, and Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan, and the sons of Cush, Sheba, and
let's all say Sheba.
Sheba.
So Cush is the name of Egypt in the old days. The nation we are calling Egypt today was known as Cush before. So Cush, Egypt, belongs to Ham, the cursed one of God.
Yes.
Ethiopia was called Sheba in the days.
Yes.
So we are sons of Ham, Africans, laughing at him. The case is not the physical case, which we say Africa's case, we don't know how to manage our affairs. No, there's something else that we are going to learn.
And
So, yes.
And Cush begat Nimrod.
Cush is the father of Nimrod.
He began to be a mighty one in the earth.
Nimrod began to be very powerful.
He was a mighty hunter before the Lord.
He was not a hunter, just like hunting in the forest. No, yes, he hunted in the forest, but he was also a Uruwek man, a man of murder. Aiuraya vanhu. Saka muchazoona kuti paari kunzi is a mighty hunter, haisi nhau yekunobata mhuka musango kwaaimboita. Aitouraya vanhu, aivhima vanhu achivauraya. Proverb. Mukanzwa munhu kunzi saNimrod muvhimi mukuru pamberi paMwari, anenge achinzi muurayi mukuraya vanhu.
In the beginning of
Asi
his,
ndine mubvunzo zvangu kuti muno munyika tingashaya here munhu angapa Mwari. Kungobvunzawo handina zita remunhu randataura.
aripo.
Hunter, it was meant to be sarcastically depicting a murderer, a genocidal murderer. Uyu anouraya uyu. saNimrod muvhimi mukuru pamberi paMwari.
In the beginning of his kingdom was Babel.
Aha! The word Babel is the first name of the town of Babylon.
Yes.
It was known as the heir of the city of Nimrod.
In the Akkad.
And
And builded Nineveh. And the city of Rehoboth. And the Kala.
Nineveh, the Assyrians, they were also descendants of Nimrod. So, Terah. Step aside. So, the heir of the Chaldees, it is the land of Babel. Istare munhu puhari mazita evanhu.
Yes.
Kenani ndiye uye mwana wechitatu pavana vani vaHamu. Zvichida makanganwa, read that scripture again. Did you see the cursed one of God? The land of Babel of Abraham, a fresh land. Vanhu muKenani uchazonozviona. Ingondipaiwo ndogobora ndega pasina vanhu. Makandibvisa kure vaKaradhea. Inyika yaHamu futi iyoyo. Hamu anonamata zvifananidzo. Akatukwa nababa musuya, baba vaonekwa vakashama vadhakwa zvavo. Iye zvinezvi munoda kundipa nyika. Makunditi munoda kundipa nyika yeKenani. Nyika yacho yeKenani hamuda kundipa futi. Ine vanhu futi, vaHamu futi akatukwa. Mwari anenge ane muromo nevanhu vakatukwa. Haadi kuti vagare zvakanaka. Vakazvigarira zvakanaka vaKenani. Abraham pfacha hanzi ndapuwa naMwari. Ndotorere matitle deeds ane signature yaMwari. Mwari upi zvikanzwa kudenga? Budai ndokuurayai. Ai. Paya. PaDeuteronomy 7 kubva pavhesi 1 kusvikira pa9. Mwari achitaura naMozisi. Anoti kuna Mozisi, taurira Israeri, kana masvika muKenani muchibva Ijipiti, urayai vagari vese muKenani. VaJebhu vaurayei. VaHivhi vaurayei. VaHiti vaurayei. MaPerizites vaurayei. Vana vaAnaki vaKenani vacho chaivo vaurayei. Nei Mwari? Hamuna here imwe nyika isina vanhu yatinganogara zvikanzi nyika yese ine vanhu? Tipeka dzine vamwe madi kunotipinza zvedu kuti tinogara munyika yeAmoni kana kuAmareki kusina vakambonosvika ikoko vakanovatorera. Mwari anoti ivo vaKenani ivo vakatukwa ndivo munofanira kunovauraya, musavaitire tsitsi vese vaurayei. Indakatovamaka kungoti ndanishaya kuti ndovauraya sei. Imukapinda zvatonaka. Saka ipapa ndoda kuti uone kuti toda kuona the Isaac generation, because tikasaona matangira azvakaita, we will never learn the Isaac generation. I wanted you to see that Terah was a tenant in Babylon. It was not belonging to him. He dies in Haran. God speaks to Abraham, go to a land that I shall give you, and that land belongs to Canaan. A son of Ham, just like Nimrod, who builded the heir of the Chaldees. Why is God giving a land belonging to Ham to a child of Shem? Remember, I said Abraham comes from Noah through Shem and not through Ham or Japheth. which were the 3 sons of Noah. Shem was blessed by Noah because Shem and Japheth are the ones who covered Noah when he was naked. So Shem represents the blessed one of God. He is the father of Terah. He is the father of Abraham. That's why I gave you that genealogy from Abraham coming back to Adam. I wanted you to see that Shem represents the remnant, the elected of God, the generation of God. He is the father of Abraham. So Abraham is a son of the Blessed One, but the Blessed One does not have land. If we were to juxtapose Abraham to this 21st century generation, a reprobate-minded generation which measures blessings in monetary terms, were we going to identify with Abraham, the Blessed One of God, without land? Abraham would be walking along the streets. He would be beating up his chest. I am blessed. I am born to the Blessed One. My great-grandfather Shem is the Blessed One of God. But I do not own land. The land belongs to the Cursed One of God. If it was joining a church, which one were you going to join? Were you going to join Abraham, a landless man? Or you were going to join Canaan, the master in properties? Upon Canaan, a land that was otherwise living in peace, howbeit living against the principles of God. Abraham left.
Make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I'll bless them that bless thee, and curse him that curses thee.
Yes.
And in thee
you, and I'll curse them that curse you, and in thee all families of the earth shall be blessed. Now, I want us to mark verse number 3, Genesis chapter 12. Let's mark it. So, in you, Abraham, all the nations of the earth will be blessed. So Abraham departed.
So Abraham departed, as the Lord had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him.
Lot also went with him, like I said.
And Abraham was 75 years old when he departed out of Haran.
He was 75 years old.
And Abraham took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their substance that they had gathered, and the souls that they had gotten in Haran. And they went forth to go into the land of Canaan, and into the land of Canaan they came.
It was not a supposition again. Where were they going? Into the land of Canaan. And into the land of Canaan they came.
And Abraham passed through the land unto the place of Shechem, unto the plain of Moriah, and the Canaanite was then in the land.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one now. The Canaanites, saying there were no other people, only Canaanites were in the land.
Yes.
So when God spoke to Abraham, we are surprised because we seem to have gone into this frenzy ourselves. Because when we preach, people are demanding that we recognize the inhabitants of the land of Canaan. They are saying, yes, you are preaching, but you are newcomers. Look at me. Abrahamites lived there. They didn't have papers.
Yes.
So, sorry, do you think Abraham said,
Yes.
I acknowledge that they lived